Hello people, welcome back to my channel Thanmaya Talks, and today's video is going to be on the topic of what lockdown made us. And my previous videos too were on the topic of lockdown or COVID-19 itself, but then who cares? Let's just start. This was supposed to be the part where the intro comes up, but then it's not coming because I did not make one. Like, why do we need an intro? You people know how I look like, what my name is, and all that stuff. So, why do we need an intro for, man? Also, I'm kinda lazy to make one, so let's just continue. And now, like every other YouTube channel on the planet, I'm gonna teach you people how to subscribe and turn on notifications. Even if you people don't know it, then too, I'm gonna teach you. Step 1. You will need to have a phone or a PC. Step 2. Using your hands, turn them on. Step 3. Wait for your devices to get turned on. Wait for some more time. My computer is slow, so it takes a bit more time. Okay, can we just move on to the next step? Step 4. Using your hands again, open YouTube on your devices. Step 5. Again by using your hands, search for my YouTube channel. Spelling is Thanmaya.
2,000 years later.
Step 101. Using the same hands that you have used before, sneakily take 100 rupees from your father's wallet and make sure that your father doesn't see you while doing this act. This is a very important step and you must follow this step if you want to get beaten up badly by your father. आज के लिए तो इतना बकचोदी काफ़ी है. We'll now get started with the actual video. I think the one thing that lockdown made us is lazy. And that explains the reason why I wasn't able to put up an intro for my video. And I'm so lazy these days that I am bored of sleeping. Because from the starting of lockdown, the only thing I have ever been doing is hibernation. And there is this one story that I want you people to know. So, there is a friend of mine who is even lazier than me. And one day, I think of going out and playing something. So I call this guy up and I'm like, man, let's just go out, play some cricket, and then come back. He's like, no, yaar, I have a test coming up, so I really can't come. So I just leave him for the entire week and then go back to him on the second week. He gives me the same answer. And then I go to him on the third week. Then too he gives me the same answer. So then I start thinking about him. I'm like, what is this exam that this guy is preparing so much for? Like, he's just an average student and he doesn't study much really. So I start praying God, like, no matter what the circumstances, you should at least pass the exam. Okay? No matter how hard the exam be, you should at least pass because he's struggling so much and doing a lot of hard work. So on the first day of fourth week, I go to his house and I'm like, man, what is this test that you are working so hard for? He's like, man, I have a COVID test tomorrow. And thanks to my praying, he even passes the test. Yeah, he passes the test. And the one thing that I think all these lazy people and I can relate to is that one situation where you are happily seated on your couch, but your remote is far away from you. And man, do I get pissed off during that situation. But when you compare this with the olden times, you may feel that this situation is kinda easier to handle. Because during those olden days, people had no proper TVs. Like, you know how those TVs were like? They were very small TVs and then they had antennas and many other complex things which you had to fiddle with and put them in the proper position so that you could get a clear picture on your TV. And they had to do this much of hard work to just get a clear picture on their TV. But on the other side, there is this guy who is lazy to just get up and get his remote. And I think those olden days itself were good, yeah. Because back then there was only one channel, that Doordarshan. So why would you need a remote, man? You could just on the TV and then it comes up. Those people were lucky, eh? Man, I feel sleepy. Yeah, can we just postpone this shoot? I'll do this video tomorrow. I feel like sleeping.
Anna, it's been 4 weeks since you have posted a video. If you don't post a video even now, then people will start unsubscribing.
Okay, okay. Let's just continue with the video then. Boredom is something that comes along with your laziness. Because when you're lazy, you don't feel like doing stuff. And as a result, you become bored. Even I became bored. So what did I do? I started doing crazy stuff. Like yesterday, I booked a Uber cab just so that I could cancel it. And I ordered chicken biryani to my friend's place, and he's a vegetarian. And I started playing songs at high volume just so that my neighbors could get pissed off and they would come to my house and complain about it. And at least in that way, I'll make up a conversation and pass my time. So on one day, I was actually playing these songs at a high volume, like I regularly do. And then they really did get pissed off. But what did they do? They called the police. And what did I do? I started talking to the police also. There are these random messages that I get from people. They are like, take up this course, you got 60% scholarship. And this data plan, it has 50% off. So what did I do? I started texting them also. And the strange thing is, they're texting me back. Because they too are bored. But I couldn't text them long. And you ask me why? There is a reason. You see, my mom, she says that these strange people, they give you strange chocolates. And if you eat those chocolates, you will faint and fall asleep. And then they'll kidnap you. And I don't understand how will they kidnap me virtually. But then too, I accept what my mom says and I stop talking to them. Because you can't say no to what your mom says, okay? The one thing that lockdown made us do is take up hobbies. Like I have been working out. A way to solve this problem. It's tough, man. What? Working out and laziness don't go hand in hand, okay? I have even learned cooking actually. Not master chef level, but Maggie level.
Ray, how dare you downgrade Maggie? Da? Making perfect Maggie requires more skill than a master chef. Do you know how many types of Maggies there are there? There is masala Maggie, plain Maggie, set Maggie, rava Maggie, ghee Maggie, upma Maggie.
But those are types of dosas.
Shut your mouth up, the idiot downgrading Maggie.
Okay, sorry. And with that, the video ends. And if you like the video, then like it. I think I need that sleep very badly. I'm going to sleep, okay? Bye.